All right, hey guys, welcome to the first playthrough for for Marvel Champions. I put out a poll a few weeks ago asking you guys if you played Marvel Champions, as well as Marvel Legendary, and a lot of you guys play just Marvel Legendary, but about half of you actually say you play Marvel Champions as well. And that, on top of the fact that Black Friday had a lot of good sales, I decided let me just jump into it. So I've been playing a lot of Marvel Champions, trying to get used to the rules and all that stuff, and slowly acquiring content. Considering it's all available, without LCG sometimes it's hard, but everything looks like it's available with the exception of a couple things that are technically out of print, but I've gotten those. Um, so I'm gonna start getting everything as time goes on, and so over the next few months, hopefully, like my goal is to have everything before the the Age of Apocalypse box comes out. So in the meantime, as I'm getting stuff, I want to do playthroughs for the channel. So starting in 2024, we will be doing weekly playthroughs of Marvel Champions. Don't worry, Marvel Legendary is not going anywhere. That's still the main focus of the channel. But this is another game, and I'll inevitably do the talk of probably next week. I'll do a little in my vlog about this versus that and all that stuff. But anyway, just like Marvel Legendary, I'm going to assume you know how to play the game. I'm still learning stuff, and if I miss something, I apologize. There's a lot of weird timing things, so it ends up being a little more challenging at times to understand. So if I mess something up, I apologize. I'm going to do my best. But obviously, if you see something wrong, please point it out. So I'm not very good at deck building. So I'm using the Marvel, it's like Marvel D, is it marvelcbd.com, where people put decks that they make, and you can put in what card you have, and it'll give you decks that only use those cards. So I found a deck. I'll put it in the link down below. It's a Spider-Man leadership deck. So I haven't done a lot of leadership, so I wanted to try out leadership. So we'll be doing Spider-Man, but let's get into who we're fighting. We're fighting Klaw. Klaw 1 right here, he's a 2-0, and then he's got a Force Interrupt is when he attacks, you give him an additional boost card for that activation. And I'll show you guys too when that comes out. But the first part of his scheme, the main scheme is Underground Distribution. So the modular set that we're using, I don't remember what it is. I think it's Bomb Scare. That's the one I grabbed. And then, so during the setup, we're going to search the encounter deck for Defense Network and set it aside. And then we'll shuffle the encounter deck and advance to stage 1B. And then 1B requires 6 threat to go to the next part of the scheme. When revealed, we're going to discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion's discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player. So let's do that. So first, let's find Defense Network, which is right there. So Defense Network, it's just when revealed, place an additional threat per player here, and it's got that icon, so I have to get rid of that before I can touch the main scheme. So we're going to place that out. There's the 3 threat, the 2 for the scheme, and then the 1 for its text. And then we're going to discard cards until we get a villain. So we've got Armored Guard. He comes in with he has guard, so I have to defeat him before I fight the villain. And he comes in with toughness. He's 0-1. He's got 3 life. He's got so we're gonna have to deal with that. We are using Peter Parker. So alter ego Peter Parker side. Once per round, I can generate a science resource, and he's 3 recovery. He starts with hit points of 10 and a hand size of 6. And then we're on the Spider-Man. He's a 1-2-3 hero, and he has Spider Sense. Interrupt when a villain initiates attack against you. Draw a card. And then my hero side, my attack is 5. So let's go ahead and draw up our 6. We're going to see what we want to keep. Which I kind of like this already. So on this is going to come in clutch because I won't end up wanting to exhaust him for recovery. So this will be a nice free recovery. So I probably want to keep that. Actually, I think I'm going to keep this hand. I think I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to discard anything. Okay. So, to start the game off, I'm going to use the science resource I generate to play Aunt May. So Aunt May is alter ego action. Exhaust Aunt May to heal 4 health from Peter Parker. So that's in play there. I only can use it while we're in alter ego form. I'm going to discard Inspired and get ready for Black Cat. So Black Cat comes in. She's a 1/1. 2 health. After you play a Black Cat, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. For each card with the printed science resource, discard it this way, put it into your hand. I think it's a science. Isn't it science? I just call it blue. So anyway, we'll discard here. Oh, we get the swinging kick, and we don't get Haymaker. We're going to flip. I am going to get rid of his tough, and then swing for 2 on him. Oh, and give her a damage. And I think I'm gonna discard that, and then draw up to 5. So I've got a swinging web kick, a backflip, Hawkeye, get ready, enhanced spider sense. So that's our hand. Let's go ahead and we'll add threat to the scheme. He's going to attack. I am not going to block it. I'm going to take the hit. We draw 2 boost cards. So we're going to do, he's going to do 4 damage. I'm actually going to do backflip. So I'm going to take no damage from that, and we'll get to draw a card because he initiated attack against us. He's going to hit us for 1. And then we're going to draw our encounter card, which is going to be Weapons Runner. He comes in. He's got Surge, so we're going to play another card from the deck. And it's Immortal Klaw. So Klaw gets 10 additional hit points. When the scheme is defeated, Klaw loses these hit points. Oh, dear. Okay. All right. So it's our go now. Yeah, that's kind of rough. I'm going to keep her for blocking. Let's see. We'll get rid of Swinging Web Kick, Get Ready, and Hawkeye. We're going to discard those 3 for Mockingbird. She comes in, she'll stun an enemy. She's 1/1. We'll have her Stun Claw. We're going to use... I'm going to use Mockingbird to take out the Arm Guard. We're going to give him a damage. We use Spider-Man to take out Weapons Runner. And then we're going to draw up. Okay. So we're going to advance there. He's going to attack us. We're going to omit the stun and get a card draw. Then we're going to draw 2 encounter cards. 1 for Mortal Claw and 1 for normal. The first one is going to be Sound Manipulation. When revealed, take 2 damage. Claw heals 2. We're going to take the 2, but he can't heal the 2 because he's at max health. And then the second one is going to be Sonic Boom. When revealed, either spend those resources or exhaust each hero you control. That's kind of a bummer, because I need to get rid of some stuff up here. If I exhaust, I have to get rid of energy, which is my only lightning, my only yellow. I can get rid of 1 enhanced spider sense, and then I can get rid of 1 of these. How important is it to me to keep these up? Oh. But I can't play anything if I discard. Oh, it's a treachery. Okay, no. What am I doing? It's a treachery card. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Enhanced Spider Sense. So, Hero Interrupt, when a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancels effect when revealed. So I'm going to discard the other Enhanced Spider Sense to do that and just negate it. Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Argo, let's go ahead and play. We're going to do our 2 doubles here to put out Webbed Up. So Webbed Up, it'll attach to an enemy. When they attack, with this card Webbed Up and then stun them. So we basically get 2 stuns for free. We are going to thwart all of these. So Black Cat's gone. Mockingbird's at 2, but he drops down to 12 health. And then we're going to go back. We're going to add a threat to this. Oh, this is gone. He's going to attack us. Webbed Up's going to stun him. We're going to get to draw a card. We're going to play a card from the encounter deck. It's going to be false alarm. You are confused. If you're already confused, this card surges. So I'm confused now. Alright, so I can't thwart that other stuff, but we can maybe sort something out here. So, let's see. I think we've got some time, so I'm going to get Nick Fury out. I'm going to discard, make the call, first aid, and vision. So they're gone. Nick Fury comes out. He's 2/2. Choose one, remove 2 threat from a scheme, draw 3 cards to deal 4 damage to an enemy. At the end of the round, if Nick Fury is still in play, discard him. We are going to remove 2 threat. I am going to scheme, or I'm going to thwart, but to get rid of the token, and then we're going to do this to remove. We're going to hit Klaw for 2. And then I'm going to thwart with her to get rid of this. I don't know if that was the right play, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay. Alright. So we're going to flip that. He's going to attack, but the stun's going to come off. Oh, these ready up. We'll draw a card. And then we're going to do this. We have Bomb Scare. When Bomb Scare is... Okay, great. So it's going to come in with 3. And then it's going to do it. It's going to accelerate. So we're going to have to deal with that. End of the turn, he's gone because of his effect. All right, what do we have here? I need to do some thwarting to the scheme. So we're going to thwart one there. We're going to play Helicarrier by discarding Genius and lead from the front. We're going to discard Spider Tracer. So Helicarrier, we choose a player and reduce the cost of a resource. Reduce the resource cost of the next card that player plays. We're going to discard Spider Tracer to put out Web Shooters. Use 3 counters. It enters with 3 counters. When they're all gone, discard this card. And then exhaust Web Shooters and remove a counter to generate a wild resource. So we're going to have our counters. I'm going to exhaust this and use one of my counters for a resource to play Haymaker. It's going to do 3 damage to Klaw. And then we're going to end our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay. Alright, so we're going to advance this 2 times. He is going to attack. I'm going to take the hit. So he's going to do 0, but we have a boost card here, Sonic Boom. If this activation deals damage to your hero, exhaust your hero. He didn't do anything to us. And then we get a card draw. And then we're going to do a counter card. It's going to be Hydra Bomber. When revealed, choose either to take 2 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. We're going to take the 2 damage. Alright, Argo. Okay, so this will work out really well. So we're going to use Helicarrier to attach Spider Tracer to that minion. Attach to a minion. When the minion is defeated, remove 3 threat from a scheme. So we're going to do that. We're going to do Make the Call. So pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile. Put that ally under your control. So we're going to exhaust this for 1 resource. This is going to go for 2, and we're going to bring out Hawkeye. Yeah, we're going to bring out Hawkeye. So when he enters play with 4 arrows, after a minion enters play, remove an arrow, and Hawkeye deals 2 damage. We're going to bring him in. He's got his 4 arrows. So we're going to hit Hydra Bomber. He's going to be defeated. It's going to take 3 threat off of a scheme. We're going to take the 3 threat from here. Oop, I dropped that counter. Yeah. He's 1/1. Question is, do I want to lead from front and get 2 off of Bomb Scare. Because I don't think it's worth hitting Klaw. Okay, we're going to wait. So I'm gonna draw it. Okay. So we're going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. We're going to take the hit. We've got 2 damage and a boost card. So Weapons Runner. Weapons Runner comes in. Put Weapons Runner engaged with you. I'm going to take 2 damage. He comes in. As soon as he becomes engaged with me, I'm going to do the arrow. It's going to do 2 damage to take him out. So he's gone. And then we're going to draw on counter card. False Alarm. You become confused. Okay. Alright, so our go here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to discard, oh no, we're going to use Helicarrier and the last Web Shooter for Maria Hill. Oh, I should have drew a card for being attacked. Forgot to do that, so we got a card there. But we get Maria Hill. After Maria Hill enters play, draw a card. She's 2/1. We got another Web Shooter, that's nice. Let's discard lead from the front for a Web Shooter. We're going to exhaust the Web Shooter and pay 1 for Inspired. So attached to an ally, max 1 per ally. Attached ally gets +1 attack, +1 thwart. So Maria Hill comes in with 3/2. We're going to thwart with her to get rid of everything on Bomb Scare. I'm going to thwart with Spider-Man, but it's not going to do anything. And then I'm going to thwart Hawkeye once and get rid of that. And then I'm going to flip back to Peter Parker. Actually, hold on. Mulligan. I'm going to not do my thwart yet. I'm going to flip to Peter Parker. I'm going to do this to heal 4. We're going to go up to 7. I'm then going to use my Scientist to create a resource to do another Inspired and attach it to Hawkeye. And then I'm going to thwart Hawkeye and do 2 thwart. Because he's +1 attack, +1 thwart. Okay. We're going to ready up. Draw up to 6. We're going to get an encounter card for the additional, for going through the deck. Oops. Okay. All right, so he's going to scheme for 2, 3, so he's at 5. So 6 flips it to the next stage. So, and then we're going to do our encounter cards. Here's the first one. We've got attached to Klaw. He gains Retaliate. We can spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. But he gets Retaliate. And then our next one is going to be Gang Up. He's going to surge because we're an alter ego. Advance, the villain schemes, so he's going to scheme for 2. 3, so it's going to push this out, so this is done. We're going to go to Secret Rendezvous. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion's discarded. Put the minion into play with the first player, advanced B. And then it's going to be, if this stage is completed, the players lose the game. So it requires 8. So discard 1, 2, let's see. Are there any more minions? Oh, here we go. Hydra Bomber. When revealed... Oh, it says put it into play, so it's not when revealed. Okay. And then he does come into play. When it enters play, we're going to discard an arrow, do 2 damage, and he's gone. Hawkeye is goated. I didn't know he did this. This is the first time I've used him, so... Alright. So it's our go now. We're going to spend our Science Resource and the Helicarrier to get out Black Cat. She's going to come in. We're going to discard. That's not going to get us this, but we'll get Enhanced Spider Sense because it's blue. We have... Let's see what we have. We got a lot of stuff going on here. Klaw is ripe for defeating, but I do want to get rid of this Retaliate on him, so we're going to get rid of some stuff. We're going to get rid of Get Ready, Power of Leadership, and swing web kick. This is going to count for my yellow resource, and we're going to use all 3 of those to get rid of... Oh, it's a hero action. I got to flip over. Then I'll get rid of it. So there we go. Okay. Claw's at 7. So we're going to swing for 2. Hit him again for another 2 because I've got that. Hit him for 1. And I'll hit him with Maria Hill for 2, and we'll just take him out. So he's going to be defeated. We're going to go to Klaw number 2. So when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Mortal Klaw and reveal it. And then whenever, same thing, whenever he was attacked, we'll give him an additional boost. But he's a 2/1 this time. And I do know that a Mortal Klaw, because we dealt with it early on, right there. And he's got 18 health, so with a Mortal Klaw, he's at 28. Oops. All right, let's go ahead and ready up. All right, so we're going to add 2 threat. He's going to attack us. I've got a backflip ready, so we'll probably use the backflip. But we're going to look at both of these. He's going to do 3 damage. Backflip stops him from doing any damage. We're going to draw a card. The villain deck, or the encounter deck's been exhausted, so we're going to get an acceleration counter. So now every turn 2, well, really 3, are going to hit the main scheme. So we're going to have to get rid of a Mortal Klaw as soon as we can. Do I have anything that's going to work? I don't think so. Okay. We're going to play Armored Guard. He comes in with Toughness. So he's going to come in with Toughness. And then we're going to do our response. We're going to get rid of a thing to get rid of the Toughness. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to get rid of that threat, which is kind of... It's kind of hard. He's got guard, so we have to take out the arm guard before we hit Klaw. So we're going to spend one of our web shooters and helicarrier for Haymaker. It does 3 damage to an enemy. He's gone. So that's dealt with. I'm going to thwart and thwart to get rid of this. Drops his health to 10. And then we're going to do a swinging web kick. So I'm going to discard 3 resources to deal 8 damage to an enemy. So all that's gone to do 8 damage. And we're going to end the turn. I think we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to add 2 threat to the scheme. He's going to hit us. We're going to take the hit. He's going to do 4 to us, putting us down to 3. We're going to draw an encounter card. Shadows of the Past. Do I have... Oh, that's really bad that I did. Okay. So reveal your... Okay. So our highway robbery is going to come into play. Each player randomly just places a random card face down, and then when defeated, each player... Yeah. Actually, I forgot to draw my card for that. And then Vulture's going to come in. Quick strike after this minion engages your hero. It attacks. So he's going to come in. I'm going to use Black Cat to block, so she's dead. Okay, that was probably one of the worst situations that could have happened out of anything that could have happened, but we're going to make it work here. So we are going to, and this comes in with 3. Nick Fury can come in, get rid of 2 threat. Or just do 4 damage. Oh, no, we can't win. No, we can't win. Because swinging web kick, I need 1 more resource, and then we would have been able to win the game. Oh, we can win the game. Why am I tripping? He's 10. He's 10. We're good. We're going to do... Yeah, we're going to hit for 2. Puts him at 8. And then we're going to discard 3 things for swinging web kick and do the 8 damage. Claw's done. I don't know why I was worried. All right. Oop, I bumped this. Hopefully that wasn't like that too long. Okay. Anyway, there we go. Not too bad of a win there. I was kind of worried for a moment, but it was all right there. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and catching a playthrough of Marvel Champions. It's not science, it's mental. It's mental. Sorry, I'll make a note of that. I keep calling science mental. It's mental. So I just go with the colors. But anyway, thank you guys so much for catching it out, checking out the game. I will, like I said, in 2024, we'll be doing episodes every week, probably on Tuesdays. And yeah, let me know if there's anything you guys want to see specifically. I have all of Cycle 1, and I have parts of Cycle 2, and I've got the rest of Cycle 2 coming. And I have some of the other later stuff, but I'm not going to open it yet until I get caught up to that point. So anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next one. Bye-bye.